Okay, here we are. Welcome to the largest, smallest, longest lasting active YouTube channel. My name is SirTeoHero and it's now time for a new classic game. This time the game is Hard Driving and this is a game from year 1990. Game is developed by Atari Games Applied Research Group, Shenzhen Sterling Silver Software and Domag, and it is published by Atari Games. You might remember a couple of weeks ago I made a classic game named Wethe, and that was the first open world driving game. Well, this is the first authentic driving simulation game. At least it calls itself like that. But yeah, basically the graphics are pretty much the same as in Wethe, but yeah, this is only 1 year later than Wethe. No big surprise, no music or sound effects, so yeah, it's just me doing yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, this game has a multiplayer, you might say. It's that kind of multiplayer that first one player drives the map and after that the second player drives the map. Yeah, can you really call that a multiplayer? I don't know, I guess you can, at least in 1990 you could say that. But yeah, on that basics you could say that even any game has a co-op, or well, not co-op, any game has a multiplayer, because you could just take turns while playing. But yeah, it's these old games which tend to advertise themselves as multiplayer games. There are actually 2 games in this series. Well, Race Driving was released in 1990 and Hard Driving 2 Drive Harder was released in 91. Then there is Hard Driving's Airborne in 93, but that was never released. And also there was a Street Driving in 93, which was never released. Race Driving and Hard Driving, both are really same type of games. The only exception is that on Hard Driving you drive basically alone. There is like 2 opponents and it's more like stunts and so forth, and on Race Driving you actually drive on a racetrack with other opponents, and yeah, maybe it's a more appealing game because it's racing. But yeah, Hard Driving was the first one. Actually, if we really look it closer, this game was released in 1989, but then it was only released for arcade. In 1990 there was the MS-DOS, Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Commodore 64, and in late 1990 there was the Mega Drive and Genesis in Japan, and in 91 North America and Europe. Atari got it in North America in 91 as well. The PC games Stunt Driver and Stunts were released after Hard Driving and shared many elements with it. Hard Driving was released when arcade driving games were implemented with scaled 2D sprites and when filled polygon 3D graphics of any kind were rare in games. Pole Position and Outrun are classic examples of driving games using scaled 2D sprites. The force feedback car physics simulator, game design and most game programming were done by Max Behensky. According to the in-game credit screen, Hard Driving was designed by 2 teams working concurrently in United States and Ireland. In total there were 15 official releases for the arcade, counting 11 cockpit and 4 compact versions, including various British, German and Japanese versions. The game was ported to various 8 and 16-bit platforms in 89 and 90, including Amstrad CPC, Mega Drive, Genesis and later GameCube, PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Midway Arcade Treasure 2 collection in 2004. The engine, transmission, control, suspension and tire physics were modeled in conjunction with Doug Milliken, who was listed as a test driver in the game credits. In the 1950s, his father William Milliken of the Milliken Research led a team at Cornell Aeronautical Laboratory in Buffalo, New York, USA, that converted aircraft equation of motion for the automobile and become one of the world's leading experts in car modeling. And yeah, since I'm not gonna use any third-party music in this game, this classic game, yeah, I'm just trying to keep talking all the way. Yeah, this is really hard to get by. I don't know why I keep... Oh, that was a car. And what I love this game is about these instant replays. You can see nice. There was actually 2 cars in that spiral. Or don't come there. Huh. I was quite certain that he hit me, but thankfully not. So yeah, now I have the automatic transmission. So I don't need to change my gears. Now it should be okay. Now slight turn to the right and I'm good to go. Nope, I'm going around it again. Come on, bit right. Nope, thank you. I don't... yeah, it's really hard to actually drive. You should basically use any driving wheel of this era, but I don't have any, so I'm just stuck with the keyboard, and there is no resetting of the turning. So if you tap like 2 arrow keys to the left, you need to tap to the right to go straight again. Ah shit, not this one. Where did I hit? Was there a car again? No, I just blew up. That's cool. There is oil pressure and gas pressure and all kind of different things. Yeah, like I said, this is supposed to be a simulator of a real car, but it's really hard to enjoy anything about that with a keyboard. And in real car, if you turn left and you accelerate, your car will at some point go straight ahead, and it won't keep turning if you let the wheel go. In this game, if you let the wheel go, the car will keep turning. So yeah, that's one huge minus if you are thinking this is a real simulator. But yeah, I really hate this turn. I don't seem to get over it. I know there is a modern titles like these Trackmania games where you can drive and compete and build your own tracks with similar type of environments and objectives. And yeah, it really beats this game hands-on. But hey, this is the first one to do anything like this, and I think this might even be better with the mouse, but when you are controlling with mouse, but I'm not quite sure. It should be quite fast with the turnings. But yeah, I totally understand the gameplay here and what they tried to do, and yeah, maybe in 1990 this was actually really fun. Oh, that looks a bit ugly, that truck. Yeah, in 1990 this was probably one of the greatest games ever there. At least if I would have played this on my childhood, which I didn't. But yeah, I can totally feel the vibe on this game. Yeah, should I go to the stunt or the fast road? Yeah, let's go with the fast. Yeah, I would just keep failing on the stunt road. You can, yeah, go either way, right or straight away. So now I'm going really fast. I should be able to clear any stunts what I might encounter if I just can keep up with the speed, but yeah, the time is running out and yeah, I'm spinning out. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Wait, is there extra time? No, that was it. I think I was already on the extra time. So yeah, that was the game over. And yeah, that was the end of this classic game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. SirTeoHero.